comment, President, it's not just radicals that this guy spouting out about this. There are some 9/11 family members who really have not affected, not the purpose of the reasons that they've expanded upon. What is your response to that?
We have reached out to 9/11 families. We have a number of them who have supported our work. We are also speaking to those who are in opposition. We have expressed our desire to have something within our center that memorializes it. We've not finalized the plans yet, but things like the names of all those who have died, or some kind of a memorial within our center, and make 9/11 families also. Because as an imam, like a reverend or a minister, we have to minister to the pain and that has occurred on 9/11. And part of the program that we have here is geared towards healing, and we want them to be part of this and help us with the programming as well.
You understand their concerns?
I understand their concerns, we understand their fear, but fear is addressed not by walking away or condemning it, but by ministering to the pain, and this is part of what we plan to do.
Let me see. Many of us feel great affinity to the 9/11 families. Much of the ongoing dialogue about recreating Ground Zero has been through that lens. And I think that it would be very important for Imam and his cultural center to spend time reaching out to all segments of the Ground Zero community, especially the 9/11 families. And there is a process to do that. They have begun to work through that process, voluntarily going to the community board, reaching out to elected officials, willing to listen as to what the community needs relates to a cultural space. That's a very positive step. The reason we're here today is to say to outsiders who seek political points or some other agenda, stand back and let this process move forward. Collaboration, interfaith discussion, being able to look at this also from a land use and zoning perspective, traffic issues, making sure that we're able to deal with all of that as we talk about recreating Lower Manhattan. The one thing that has been very clear to me since I've been borough people in this neighborhood did not run away. They did not go to New Jersey. They did not go somewhere else. They made a covenant with their government and with their own neighbors. They were going to stay and fight to rebuild Lower Manhattan. And Imam and members of his organization have made that same commitment. And there is going to be disagreement, and there's going to be discussion, and we may not always be on the same page, but we're all committed to making sure that at the end of the day, we are going to leave Ground Zero better than we found it. That is the struggle we go through. And what has gotten us so upset is comments that were made today really show how dangerous it is when people take advantage of this kind of collaboration. And that's why we're all here today. And that's why it's important that you're here.
Possible issue speak to how that might affect the plans.
We haven't, as of right, built what we want to build here. The only difference that might make would be how it would look like.
And again, that we're going to work with the center and the community board to navigate the landmarks process, which is very serious and very real. We do. This building was landmarked for a reason. We want to protect the integrity of that landmark. I mean, not yet. I'm sorry. But this calendar to be landmarked, we're going to work on those issues as well in collaboration. Okay.
Imam, if I could also, we've heard and others have heard that at times where there have been Muslim extremists perpetrated acts of terrorism, people have said that moderate Muslim leaders need to stand up and have this occur. Do you feel that you and other moderate Muslim leaders have done enough in that regard?
We have done as much as we can, and part of the reason why we are here is not to amplify that voice. Our voice in the past has not been heard. So the reason why we are here, another reason why we are here, we want to amplify that voice. If we were not here, we would not be here. The fact that we are here is why we're getting the attention. We need this media attention because we need to amplify the voice of the modern Muslims. And this is why we want to be here and we need to be here so that we can collectively work to combat that element that exists.
Let me ask Councilmember Jackson, just maybe address how they're working together on these issues briefly before we take the session. Just maybe jump in on this.
Thank you, Vice President. Let me say to all of you that I am here because as a nation, as a city, as downtown Manhattan, we all need to come together and be open to the various institutions that exist here in Lower Manhattan, and as our borough president said, working together to be cognizant and respectful of all religions, no matter what religion you may be. And many of you see me, I'm a member of the city council. I do not run around saying, I'm a Muslim, even though I am a Muslim by faith. I'm the only one in the city council. Many of you may not know that. But I am a member of the city council representing 163,000, like our borough president represents 1.5 million Manhattanites. And we're here to work together for the Muslim community to build a center that will house not only a mosque, but a community center that will involve our entire community. And that's coming together, the diversity, and coming together in unity, respect and dignity for all. That's what life is. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Anybody else? One more question and then we'll...
No, I have not been surprised by the response to this initiative. I have been surprised by the lies, by the bigotry. I have been surprised by the false accusations. I have been surprised by the defamatory language against my late father, who used to work with Rabbi Manuel 40 years ago. I remember being with my father then and working to enhance interfaith relationships. Well, that is the part which I'm surprised because it's not becoming for us as Americans to express expressions of bigotry or of ethnic or prejudice against any race or of ethnic community.
So I want to thank everybody for coming, and I think on behalf of everybody, people of all different faiths or elected officials, we clearly are here today to say we are one city, one America, and we're very proud to be with all of you. And thanks for coming out and spreading the word of harmony and hope. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good.